everyone, it's Kelly, the Frugal Fun Mum here in Adelaide, Australia. Welcome to the channel and to today's video where we are continuing with our pantry challenge, or a week in my kitchen with me and prepping, meal planning, cooking, baking, all the good stuff. So we're just going to jump into today's video and put together all the stuff that I have filmed yesterday and go through and show you everything that we're doing. Let's go. So we're beginning in the freezer looking for the chicken mince because I figured that I'll probably make a quiche because we have some of that cream and leftover sour cream, and I finally found some beef in the freezer to make a stew. I thought that I had it before with that stir fry meat, but no, and I was convinced that I had some in there, so I did a little bit of digging off camera and found one, so I'll throw that in the fridge to defrost. Now I'm just collecting a whole lot of stuff to make the lasagna, and I've got the white sauce cooking here. We've already cooked the meat and I'll talk to you guys about that in a minute. So yeah, just making the white sauce, and this way I get to use all of that milk up, and it was just enough, so that's really good. So then the other UHT milk I can use for coffees or anything else that I need. So I'll still have a couple of days up my sleeve without needing to go to the shop and get any milk. But as soon as that is like literally about to run out, hopefully I found some more milk as a markdown. If not, I'll just pay full price. This is the lasagna mixture that I made the other night, and I stuck it in the fridge because I was too tired to make the rest of the lasagna, and I'm paying for it now because I'm running out of time to get to Zumba and to have to get this ready for dinner. But I just wanted to show you guys, it's very chunky because I just put those veg in there. I don't cook the veg down. It's only 3 of us that eat it. They know there's veggies in there, so they just eat it because it helps bulk it up, and then they get more lasagna. So that's what my lasagna mix looks like. So I just wanted to show that, especially to Em from Aussie Debt Free Girl. We were talking about lasagnas and she's like, oh, it takes me an hour, and I'm like, mine takes me 10 minutes to cook because I don't really care that it looks like this. So there you go. All right, let's get finishing this white sauce. I'm going to zap this in the microwave for a few minutes just to kind of make it a bit runnier, and it'll be easier to spread out. I've got here these chickpea lasagna things left over from a challenge, and then ages back I bought a whole big packet of lasagna sheets that I just cut up. So I'm just gonna tear these up and put them through as they go. Alright, let's go. So I didn't get time to blanch this cauliflower, so I'll have to do it another day. So over it. So here's the lasagna all cooked. So we do 6 serves, so we've already had 3. And just to show you guys, this is my serve I'm about to heat up. Doesn't look the best, but guess what? This isn't MasterChef, so no points for second place. So just gonna heat this up and eat it. Also quick, just to show you guys, focusing. So this is really liquidy right now, but I will put this in the fridge to set overnight, and then I'll be able to cut it up and then wrap each piece and freeze it, and it will set a lot harder. So while it's messy like this, the leftovers are quite good. So this is showing you how not to do something with one hand. I'm attempting to get the ingredients out to make the beef stew, and I can kind of maneuver around with one hand while I record for you guys. But every time I tried to move something else, that lasagna jar kept moving, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to risk it. It'll end up on the floor. So you have to take it out and then put it back and then grab everything else out. Just, oh, it's late at night. What can I say? So I'm home post Zumba trying to get this cooked because I really wanted to get this done tonight, and then that way it can cool down and settle in the fridge ready for the next night if we wanted it as a meal. If not, we could have it the night after or freeze it. So I'm going to add in some carrots, and then finally got these other carrots. I'm going to put them in the drawer, and then I know they're there, and hopefully visually remind me that I should probably be on the lookout for some more soon. Just chopping all of these up, and then also I found some sweet potato in the cupboard, so I'm chopping that up because I'm convinced that this bag is only pumpkin, and that will cook down and become like a sludge type thing in the stew. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain, it's quite late. Yeah, so I just wanted to add in some extra carrots and that sweet potato that's there. We had chicken and rice for dinner. I completely forgot to film because also I wasn't here. So someone else cooked the rice and they just had to reheat the chicken, but we didn't need the second container. So I'm sticking it in the freezer as well as the cauliflower now, and then we can use that as we need for meals throughout the week. So next night, and we are having a mixture for dinner. Just don't go there. So my daughter is having or choosing to have lasagna leftovers, so I'm just taking out her portion and I'll heat that up for her, and then she's having a salad on the side because I'm gonna have a salad with something else I'll show you pretty soon. And then I need to take out the rest of the lasagna from this glass oven dish because I need it to be able to cook the quiche in that's coming up, so stay tuned. So hubby and I are having this fish. It weighs 400 grams and it's cheaper for this price to get it as it is compared with the Coles frozen home brand fish, because I went and had a look. So I'm happy to have found this bargain in the shop, and then got home and had to Google how to crumb fish because I've never done it before, and I was hoping it would be exactly the same as chicken, and it is. So if you're ever wondering, there you go. I'm not a cook. Oh, yeah. So just got the eggs there. Needed a second egg. Completely underestimated how much one egg would be. And then I'm going to open the herb packets. Then I'm going to open the flour and then just go through the crumbing process. So hubby and I had a piece of fish each. He had something else to eat, so this fish was just adding on to his dinner. And then for the third piece, I'm going to freeze it, and I'll probably have it another night for dinner when others have leftover lasagna or anything else that they want. It's time to cook the chicken quiche, and I'm just gonna cook it straight with the cream and the sour cream. I'm not going to put anything green in there, so even hubby will eat this one. So I just cooked the mince really quickly in the fry pan, and I've just stuck it in this container for it to cool down for a little bit. Why I didn't just stick it in a bowl is beyond me, but anyway, I thought, oh, I'll put it in the fridge for a while, but it cooled down pretty quickly sitting on the bench. And then also now I'm cooking a chicken curry type thing with the second lot of cut up chicken that we had. You might not have seen it, but I was gonna make a different chicken curry with this pumpkin, and then I ended up deciding to make that stew instead, so had to swap a whole lot of stuff around. It's very confusing, so I'm not gonna bother to explain it. So I'm finally on to taking the lasagna out and putting it into the container, and now I can freeze this so we have leftovers there if anyone wants to eat something different to what I think we should have for dinner. And now I need to wash this oven container because I need it to make the rest of the quiche in. So nothing like trying to do everything all in one night. It's time to assemble the quiche. I'm using the leftover sour cream because we won't have wedges for another couple of nights, and this was already starting to go that runny, watery consistency. So I'm throwing that in there with the leftover cream from the dessert the other night, and I'm gonna add in the 6 eggs. Then I'll chuck the mince in there, and then a bit of milk and also some flour, and I mix it all together, and so then it's a crustless quiche, and then that bakes in the oven for about half an hour. I throw in some cheese in there as well. Moving on now to the chicken curry, and I've pre-cooked that chicken and the pumpkin, so I let it cool down on the stove, and I'm just mixing in the last of the cream and the curry packet, and I'm mixing that around, and then I'm going to stick that in a container and put it in the fridge, and then I'll reheat it when it comes time to serving. So here's the chicken quiche out of the oven. Looks pretty good. And then we're moving on to making a mango cheesecake. This is one of Kira's favorites, so I had some frozen mango that I've been wanting to use for ages. I normally make them in smoothies, but I decided just best use it all in a cheesecake. So just crush the biscuits, then add some melted butter for the base. I've made this before on my channel, so you can check out other videos. If not, I'll leave the recipe below. And then for this one, I just put in the cream cheese, some cream, some sugar, and then whatever flavorings you want. I don't add any gelatin, so it's not going to set like a cheesecake. My daughter tells me that she doesn't like the taste of gelatin, so I just say okay, so it's going to be a runnier cheesecake, but hey, dessert is dessert. Well, there you go, guys. There is another day done and dusted, getting everything together. I don't feel like we're any closer, but I do. Things are a mess. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I don't think I'd be any better if I spent all day doing stuff, so I kind of do stuff in between doing other bits and pieces, and then while I'm sort of doing a main meal cooking, I'll cook something else at the same time, so it's just kind of go, 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 go. If I was in the kitchen all day, I think I'd go insane, but yeah, we're doing what we're doing. We needed space for ice cream. That's what started this mess, and the ice cream is now come and gone, so yeah. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment below if you want to say hey, and love to have a chat with you guys down there, and subscribe to the channel because we would love to have you as part of our Frugal Fun family. And why not share this video with a friend, because we are enjoying some of the new people that are coming over here to say hey. So thank you so much for everyone that has been watching. Tune in tomorrow night when we're going to be wrapping up the last of the bits and pieces, including hopefully a grocery haul, because I'm hoping to get to the shops to be able to fill in a few things that we need. Alright, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!